It seems that the English rock band Beckett had a huge impact on Iron Maiden's bassist and founder Steve Harris, who saw the band perform live before creating Iron Maiden. In 2017, a lawsuit was filed by Beckett's songwriter Brian Quinn, who also goes by the name Brian Ingham, against Iron Maiden for using lyrics from two of Beckett's 1974 songs, Life's Shadow and Rainbow's Gold, in their Number of the Beast hit, Hallowed Be Thy Name. Music manager Barry McKay, who is representing Brian Quinn, also alleged that sections of music from Life's Shadow were reproduced in an Iron Maiden song, The Nomad, from their 12th studio album, Brave New World. In my opinion, the intro for The Nomad always reminded me of the opening of the Faith No More song Smaller and Smaller, but I think that's just a coincidence. Iron Maiden had already settled with Beckett member and producer Robert Barton several years earlier, believing Barton to be the sole writer of the material in question. Iron Maiden's lawyers had argued that Steve Harris initially used Beckett's lyrics as a placeholder and did not have time to change them before the album's release, which admittedly sounds a little lame. Until a settlement was reached out of court, Hallowed Be Thy Name was dropped from the Iron Maiden setlist during their 2017 tour. Iron Maiden and their management maintain that they do not believe Brian Quinn actually wrote the 6 lines in question from Life's Shadow. Interestingly enough, Iron Maiden's manager, Rod Smallwood, was also Beckett's agent during the 70s. Iron Maiden recorded a cover of Beckett's Rainbow's Gold for their Best of the B-Sides compilation, which was released in 2002. This bit of IP drama has also raised questions to the writing contributions of former Iron Maiden band members prior to the band's recording contract with EMI. Here's an excerpt from the interview between former Maiden vocalist Dennis Wilcock and YouTuber Nate the Great. Take this with a grain of salt.
Who do you blame for your lack of recognition?
Management.
You've acknowledged for years, obviously, that you've written a lot of Maiden's early material. Can you tell us what songs you wrote?
Is Charlotte, obviously, is Prowler, is Iron Maiden, and the one that people don't relate to, but it's only the fact that I say my version, Phantom of the Opera. These were written in my front room, believe it or not. It doesn't matter, really, in the context of it, but it matters to me for intellectual rights that I wrote it.
Regarding the plagiarized Beckett material, it's obvious that Steve Harris is a fan of the band. It seems to me that this is more of a case of paying homage to his influences rather than ripping them off. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments. Thanks for listening.